What's up, guys? I'm Danny. We're out here testing out the new Simon line balance, and let's see how it flies. Hey guys, thanks for coming back. So we're out here, we're testing out the brand new Neutron stock run Simon line balances. Just came in. I think the release date on these is for May 9th. So in a couple weeks. So got a couple of them here. We're gonna see how they pair up to, I got a couple of the ones from the Gyro box from earlier this year. Also have a couple other discs we're gonna test out with them as well. We got a couple of Pyros, some other runways. You saw some gold reactors too, just to see how they fly, how that similarly. So I got a couple buddies down there. I got Cameron and Michael kind of gonna throw them back to us and maybe get a little different angle, see how they fly. So flight numbers on them, we got 5, 5, 0, positive 2. Initial thoughts, very flat. Good feel in the hand. Good the neutron plastic, very grippy. Feels really nice. You know, I think Simon said he was looking for something a little bit more kind of like a hex that will stand up, that'll hold up in the wind. He also throws a lot harder than most mortals. So let's throw them, see how they play out. So these are both 177. So we'll try the blue one first. All right. See if I can get this maybe a little bit of anhyzer because it's gonna tank. Aim a little bit right, let it fade left. It's very overstable. Try another backhand. Yeah, I'm throwing that hard and it's not even thinking about going. I think it'd be really good in a headwind. Maybe get around the corner, hyzer shots, but probably not gonna be my go-to distance. So got a forehand. So Cam's lining up the backhand. All right, let's try them on forehand. I think if I use this disc, it'll be more for like forehand shots. So let's try it. Touch of Annie, little flex, fade back to the right. Not bad. Woo! Right on target. Let's try this one. Little flex, little Annie. Come on back. Yeah, nice. Let's go. Take 2. Not bad. So real question is, how do they compare to the Gyro ones? People have been throwing these for a little while, and the Gyrapalooza box ones. So let me throw these and see how they compare. Throw these on a couple backhands first. So let me double check the weights first. I think the red one's 172, yellow one's 177. So not underweight, but all right. Touch of Annie, aim right. Yeah, it's still just a piece of beef, good grief. Like, I'm not the hardest thrower in the world, but I think we ranged them, they're down there probably about 275-ish. So, yeah. I think it's a fun hyzer disc. Like, you go straight and just dump. Be good in the wind. Little hyzer. The red one a little straighter on that one, but I think it's also a little bit lighter. So let's try the gyro ones on, the gyro box ones on forehands. I'm really liking that little flex line. I really am. Red one's a little flippier. It's 5 grams lighter. I wouldn't think it would matter that much, but I say flippier. It's not that flippy. It's just doesn't have as much fade at the end. So let these guys throw them back, and we'll try see how they compare to the Pyro. That's a good toss. Real good toss. Hyzer. Just for comparison, I feel like a lot of people for the overstable slot in their bag are throwing the Pyro, so I have a couple Pyros here. This one's 178, the orange one is 175. So we'll just see how they compare and throw those a few times. I mean, kind of similar. Especially when you grunt. All right, this one's 175. A little higher line. But yeah, it doesn't even think about turning over. Throw it out there, when it's done, it just dumps. It's consistent though, but I mean, that's kind of the beauty of an overstable disc. It kind of auto corrects. If you shank it, you know it's gonna fade back. So. See how these guys do it. Now Cameron in the purple on the right, he probably throws a little bit harder than I do. He's got a lot of snap. He throws pretty far. Looks like he's lining up the backhand shot. Was humming. Off the hands again. Make one good catch. Oh well. All right. Now let's try the Pyros on a few forehands just to do a side-by-side comparison. So beefy. You see how the Pyro is a little bit more overstable, has a little bit more bite at the end than the balance did. Let's try this one. Probably had a little bit more anhyzer on it, but all right. Got Cameron on the right in the purple. Looks like he's lining up a forehand, maybe. Yep, come on. A little turnover forehand, flex back. A little too much ante. Michael on the left throwing a forehand. Michael's got a really good forehand. Very nice. All right, and just to compare, I got a couple of fresh Lab Second glow reactors, just compare. It's supposed to be not quite as overstable as the balances of the Pyros, but just while we're here comparing, just test them out. I personally bagged 2 of these. Big fan. I know a lot of guys in our local club bag them. So let's just see how they compare to the balances. A little lower. I didn't quite get that flat, but it had that one had more of a pushing hyzer instead of dumping like the balance did, so it's not near as overstable. Let's see if I can get this a little bit flatter. We do have a little bit of a tailwind right now, but it's not that much. So stand up and throw it flat. Aim right. That's more better. Honestly, that's about where I want to build this hole. So, Michael's got the reactor, line up a backhand. Now Michael bags a reactor too, so. Hyzer flip from Cam. And just for fun, we already know these aren't quite as stable as the balances, but let's try them on four hands anyway. Not so much Anheuser. Let's go. Those I need to stand by the basket more often. All right. Now that basket in the distance, that's 340 feet away. I'm not trying to get there, but if I can hit them, that's pretty good. A little higher, a little Annie. Okay. Maybe they don't need to stand by the basket. Oh gosh. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Big shout out and thank you to MVP for hooking us up with these discs to test out. Shout out to my buddies and friends, Michael and Cameron, for catching and throwing it back for us, give us a little different angle. So just to kind of recap, as kind of expected, the most, so I would say, understable or at least overstable of the lot were the glow reactors, which was kind of expected. The most overstable the ones we threw were the Pyros, the prism Pyros, as to be kind of expected. Now, what was really kind of up in the air is were the stock runs going to be similar to the Gyrapalooza box ones, and we found that they are very, very similar. I think technically these were the V1s or version 1s. These were supposed to be the V2s. Honestly, we really couldn't tell a difference. And as far as stability, one be more overstable than the other. So if you like this run, you're gonna like this run. So, and honestly, I'm probably gonna bag the blue one. It's nice and flat, good feel in the hand. I think it'd be really good for forehands. Probably not gonna throw it backhand very much just because I don't have the arm speed for this stability of a disc, but nice low profile, good grip, feels good. And I'll probably bag it for a few rounds, see what happens. So, like I said, and these are gonna be released on May 9th. So you can pick yours up after May 9th at parkitdg.com. And remember, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. See you on the next one.